Hello, Pearls. Welcome to another week of WAVEMATICS weekly forecast. My name is Peter Pearl, founder of Pearl Markets, and let's look at some interesting pairs on our forecast this week and how we are going to trade. We are starting with EuroCAD. On the daily time frame of EuroCAD, we've seen that we finished a corrective wave, a corrective move of red wave A, B, C, and wave C ended in an ending diagonal of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then impulsive wave started. So if we go to the lower time frames, on the lower time frame we have two alternative counts, our primary count and our alternative count. On our primary count, we've seen that we've completed an impulsive wave 1, purple wave 1, and have a sub waves of green wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the market is pulling back to complete an A, B, C of purple wave 2. So how we are going to trade this is you wait for the correction of the pullback of wave B to finish, which can be in a form of a zigzag A, B, C. Then you can join with a trend line or a channel, then sell it to complete purple wave 2 before we go for an impulsive wave of purple wave 3. If we are looking at the alternative count too, we've completed green wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are anticipating the market moving to green wave 5. So how we are going to trade this is you wait. Now it's like the first impulsive wave is starting, so you wait for a pullback of a correction in a form of a flat, a zigzag, any wave 2 pattern. So when it's done, you wait for breakout and sell it. So that's how we are going to show. So when you have two alternative counts like this, you use one to manage the other one. If you are selling for the alternative count, if you sell it here, you know that the primary wave count, it can develop into wave B. So as you sell it, as the market is going, you check your internal wave counts to see if it is a wave B, a wave C developing, or we are moving to the third wave to complete green wave 5. So whatever happens, I'll keep updating you on the Telegram channel. So do join our Telegram channel. You can find the handles on the description of this YouTube channel. The next pair we are looking at is Bitcoin. Last week we looked at this pair and we are still anticipating a WXY to complete purple wave Z. And this is what we are tracking this week. Now we are not very certain whether wave X of ABC has completed, and there is a possibility if it has completed, then the market will be moving down to complete wave Y. But if it has not, the market will push up where we have our alternate wave C, then before it drops down to complete wave Z. On the lower time frame, looking at the 4-hour time frame of Bitcoin, we've had A, B, C for our primary counts, and with that we can see an internal subwave of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to complete wave C. And that means the market, if that count is correct, the market is pulling back to end green wave Y. But if we are looking at the alternative counts too, the pair is now in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before we come down for green wave Y. So where I have this red line is the end of wave 1. And we know that with the Elliott wave principle, wave 4 cannot be traced to the territory of wave 1. So we can confirm when we are using our primary wave count or alternative wave count by using it as soon as price retraces into where the red line is, it has entered into the territory of wave 1, and that invalidates the alternative count. So we go with the primary count. So that means the market is developing the green wave 1. So how you are going to trade this is if it enters into the territory of wave 1, you have a confirmation that we are using our primary wave counts. So you wait for a correction before you sell. If you are using our alternative wave count too, with the trend line and wait for markets to break through the trend line. If you get a flat on a lower time frame like 15 minutes time frame, then you sell to complete blue wave C before we come down for green wave Y to complete purple wave Z. Our next pair we are looking at is CAD Japanese yen, and you can see that on the daily time frame we are in a zigzag to complete red wave Y in an ABC zigzag, and we had an impulsive wave of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to complete yellow wave 1 and a triangle for wave B, and we are anticipating the market giving us wave C, an impulsive wave down for wave C. So if we go to the lower time frame, this is how we are going to trade CAD Japanese yen. The market is an impulsive wave of green wave 1, 2, 3, and the market is giving us a correction. We entered this trade in a Telegram channel. That time the market was here, so we entered this trade here when it broke through this channel, anticipating that that was the end of the correction. That was the end of the correction. The market came down in trades, but we had our stop loss at the 61.8 level. So we are still holding this trade because it's a swing trade. So what we are planning of doing this week is you wait. So this week you wait. The market can still go up into the 61.8 Fibonacci level before it drops down to complete wave 5. Or if this is the end of the Y wave and get a flat before you sell, or a corrective move before you sell. Our next pair is AUD Japanese yen. In AUD Japanese yen, we are in a wave purple wave 3 and with an internal count of 1, 2, 3, and here we are waiting for wave 4 to develop and then we sell to complete our final wave 5. On a 4-hour time frame of AUD Japanese yen, now we've seen a completion of green wave 3 and we are looking at an ABC correction for the completion of green wave 4 before we get a sell for green wave 5. So what we are doing is we are tracking this to be wave B. So whenever the wave B correction ends, we will sell for wave C. So wait for the correction to end. It can develop into a flat or a zigzag or a triangle, or it's possible for a wave B. So you wait and see as it develops. If it gives you a flat, fine, then we will sell to green wave C. If it gives you a zigzag too, we will sell. We will keep you updating you as the patterns develop. The last pair we are looking at is Euro USD. And for Euro USD, we are in a very big corrective move after a 5-wave impulsive move of red wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since 2008, we've been in a very big corrective consolidation over 12 years now. And now we were looking at red wave WXYXZ. And as we are tracking now, we've had our ABC wave for W and an ABC for X, and we are tracking that this week, if we get a pullback, we can sell. This brings us to the end of this week market outlook, and please subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell so you don't miss our trade setups for the week. You can also find our other media handles in the description column.